Good evening, everyone. Today is my 12th day as of improving my public speaking skills. So, kagina, nag-attend ako meeting sa Capsumain and we conduct the general meeting about sa amon magiging future plans and also the other major updates tungkol sa amon nga organization. So, it's been well gidya kagina and we be able to engage and communicate properly sa mga proper plan and changes nga gusto namon himuon. And kagina during our meeting, ang nag-lead sa sina nga meeting is of course our very own editor-in-chief, which is sinang Jan. Kag ang editor-in-chief similar ina siya sa isa ka president sang isa ka organization. So therefore she is the very one nga naga-lead samon and kagina siya man nagpresent sang siya man ang nagpresent sang general meeting and naghambal sa tunga. Kagina I was really impressed on how she deliver and represent herself, not only on how she carry the information na needed para sa tong general meeting, but also she is very well composed, which is amo gina ko nanonotice sa iya kagina, and I can't help but to admire her skills pagabot sa sina kay ina nga daan nga sense of confidence is hindi na sa makukuha basta-basta lang throughout sa pag-report. So it means she has really an excellent skills, experience and abilities to conduct and present herself like that. Na-notice ko man during sa discussion, she was very focused kidya sa kung ano ang iya nga dapat ihambal and gisalan siya magamit sang mga filler words, and the way she delivered the information is very simplified, simple siya nga easy to understand, but in a more ano ganin tawag sa niya, inang engage bala kami, she allow us to engage while representing the future plan of our organization. So I hope gid yang nga maging I want to be like her, not exactly nga like her gid bala the way she dress or something like that, but to be like her in a way nga the way she represent herself, the way she report mga muna bala nga bagay, because it was really effective gidya kag very admirable gidya sa akon side, and I can help to feel nga maging envy sa iyang natural skills. Kay kagina, although I improve nga mag-communicate well and clearly towards sa isa ka tawo, whether I know them or not, but there's still a long way for me to go. It is because na-notice ko mangyapon kagina, although comfortably ako nga maghambal towards akong mga kakilala, but then kung mag-abot na sa mga stranger, I became more conscious gidya towards sa akon nga self, labi na gid sa the way I speak. I still have this fear wherein hadlok ako direkta nga magdiretso hambal atubang ang isa ka tawo, maintaining eye contact, kay hadlok ako nga basi magtagsik akon laway, which is hasta subong way ko man siya gyapon, yan ako lang na-realize wala ko man siya gyapon gali na i-improve, but I'm kagina I try to brace myself nga to be more proper gidya nga samtang nagahambal hindi ko pag tinabunan akon nga baba, kay there's really nothing to be concerned about that. Although kahuluya siya in a lot of sense, but during sa communication I can't help to control that thing. So hindi gid siya under in my control bala, hindi ko na siya ma-stop gid permanently or mapunggan permanently. So I will try my best nga hindi pagkontrolon or pagproblemahon ang mga bagay nga hindi ko kaya kontrolon. Hindi ko dapat pagproblemahan ang mga bagay nga hindi ko makontrol. Although very mabudlay siya himuon, it was easier to say than do. Pero tani, I will overcome that fear kay it will hinder gid niya labi na gid during abi nga mag-present ako in front sa classroom. For example, may mga report dabi kami. Kay kung amo na akon nga behavior or habit tapos ma-present ako sa tunga, then it will it will hinder me to be more focus sa kung ano ang dapat ko ihambal kay nako-conscious na ko sa akong self. I hope I will improve significantly. Hindi ko man need sang dasig-dasig or past improvement. Just a little bit of improvement will do for me. It will be a big achievement kidya towards sakon. Kag alto mabudlay. Mambal ko gid nga mabudlay kay samtang ginhambal ko ni hindi ko mapunggan nga ma-feel nga daw mabugat kid saya sa pamatyagan. I think that's all na admire gid ko sa mga editor-in-chief. She really, kung makita mo siya, she really hold this presence of being a leader. She is a leader gid siya. In a sense nga she handle her responsibility, her task diligently, kag niya man samon ginahatag bala or ano ganyan tawag sini in English distribute fairly in a way nga hindi ma-overwhelm ang tanan kag makakontribute ang tanan kag hindi ma-overwhelm. I think that's all for my personal life, and I just want to talk about sa isa ka manwa nga ako nga ginabasa subong. So about siya sa isa ka regression about sa isa ka young lady nga in her past life isa siya ka history teacher, and she has various experience when it comes to dealing with other people, specifically sa isa ka student or child. And I was really inspired gidya on how the way she acts and her mindset towards everything, the way she approach other people with kindness, and also a boundary nga hindi basta-basta ma-overstep. So as I am reading it, I was really enjoying it a lot. Nag-enjoy gid ko kay not only that I like her personality, I was also more engulf sa storyline, sa flow sang storyline. It was really a fun novel tani damo man ko gyapon. Damo ako dira may matun-an as I progress on reading that. Sadly, medyo lipot lang iya chapters. I think more than 40 chapters lang bay ang currently nga ara na update subong kay new manwa sa nga daan, and it was released during this year, in the current year 2025, but still I really enjoy it kay I like her personality, I like the way she approach, the way she is being smart and sharp to all various situations. So I think pwede ko man na siya ma-apply towards myself, hopefully. I think that's all for the update. I learned you can be kind to other people, but in a way nga hindi kanila hindi mo pag i-disrespect yung mga kagalingon. You can be kind to them. they you can be generous towards the other, but when it comes na gid sa time nga do i-abuse kay nila, you can set up a boundary in order to protect yourself. I think amo na ang current take ko sa amo to nga manwa. There's a long way for me to go gidya in processing my critical thinking skills when it comes to explaining something. Kinalata ko ay more nasanay ko nga magpanumdum all in my head without actually saying it. Kag I think it was really not necessary unnecessary habit or personality gid siya, kay not only it will hinder me to be more creative or to fully express my own ideas, it will also hinder me in communicating properly toward the other people, which leads them to misunderstand me. Well, I don't mind man nga ma-misunderstand because that's the thing that I'm also used to, but I just can't stand to be like this forever. Nga pabayaan lang bala nga i-misunderstand ako sang isa ka tawo, and to the point that they will neglect or disrespect me in a way nga nakaka-apekto gid sa akon. So I don't want to, hindi ko na gusto nga matabo gid forever sa akon. Although I don't currently mind, because I learned how to mind my own business instead of minding the other people. But still, it will be a great help gid sa akon nga to communicate properly, to communicate my thoughts and mind, because words are really powerful gid ya, in a good and in a bad way. I think that's all. Thankfully, nag-improve naman ko sa pag-speak kay as longer as the time nga nagapadayon ako, long and longer man ang range or ang kalabaon sang video nga akong ginatake. And I'm also more comfortable with myself when I'm speaking, and my body language and hand movements are more in place gidya kumpara sa dito nga kung sa diin ako gatulok or kung sa diin gakalot akong kamot. And also the one thing na lang gidya akong nga i-improve is ang eye contact. Kaya nalata ko nga daan when I'm speaking something, galok away ako, or when I'm trying to think something, galok away ako dason, which is very unnecessary movement gid saya, kay not only it will cut the connection. For example, dabi ko mag-report ko dabi sa among mga classmate, not only it will cut my connection to them, mas mabubudlayan pagid ako nga maging mag-make sang huge impact towards my audience. And also there's still a lot of improvements man towards akong nga pronunciation. I know it was really kalain gid saya pamatian akon nga wrong pronunciation, but still hindi ko dani pag-pressure akong kagalingon, and I will take everything as slowly as I can. I think that's all. There's a long way for me to go. Tani maging consistent ikaw Micaela, not just in a way nga dapat ibase mo gidya ang imo nga pagiging consistent towards sa imo plan kisa sa imo mood, kay it will definitely bring you in a better place. And also don't forget to finish what you start. That's all. Thank you.